Hello, 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 hello.
Squee!
And we've got a squee already from Brew. Hello, Brew. Let's give you a shout out. I hope everybody is well. So we're back. I'm just bringing this one in for a little bit of repair refuel and probably a little bit of a splish splash wash. Because actually we'll probably do all of that over at the other farm. Yeah, because it's been doing cultivating missions, as you can see. Happy Monday. Oh, you're heading out for the first night. Oh, yes, well. I'd say enjoy, Brew, but I don't think that's possible. But how is your shoulder? So, hope you get through it as its worst. Well, I hope you get through as best you can with work. After last night on stream, it hurt. You hurt it again. Oh, good God, Brew. You're a disaster area, man. So, the good thing is, with our next cultivating, we've got to go over there, so... You'll pull rank and just chill out. Fair enough. That's the benefits of certain things. So there we are. So here we are, back on the farm again. Mum and Dad said that when you were born too. Well, yeah, my mum and Dad used to always talk about myself and my brother. One was the milkman and one was the postman. My dad refused to take accountability for either one of us. Bless his heart. So we'll give it a wash first. Oh, Hodge! Hello, Hodge! How am I this bright and sunny afternoon? I am good, thank you. I've actually been out in the garage, tidying stuff up, ready for my charger point to be installed. So I haven't got it fully ready for that yet, but I made a start. And this one's here because I've been doing missions. So I'm going to show you the transport missions. Obviously, I haven't done any because it's always been so crazy. And hello, Hussein. Hello, Hussein. That's up. Brew's already on it. Thank you, Brew. Shout out for Hussein as well. So, how is everyone this beautiful Sunday afternoon? Just going to give this one a quick wash down. So everything's dirty. Everything needs washing. Everything probably needs kind of clean servicing as well. Das as well. Hello, Das. It can tell it's Sunday. Everyone's in. Of course, Dare was playing ATS last night. If you didn't catch that, it was good fun. So that's what's the button? There it is. We are going to do two things. We're going to fill up with fuel. Can I not do that whilst it's got the service function? No, apparently not. Okay. Either that or we need to be over this side. Who knows? Huson's just back from visiting friends, so he's tired. Well, I hope you had a good time, Huson. Go, repair! Yay, we have repaired it. Let's repair the cultivator as well. No. Keep pressing the wrong button, Fad. It won't help you. So yeah, I know, but no, I'm talking about for refueling, Brew, not for. It won't apparently refuel from it whilst the service is active, from what I can tell. Although it won't refuel from it anyway. Well, it wouldn't refuel from it, so. Oh well. We're going to bash it with the cultivator as we leave because it's being a pain in the arse. Yeah, I know I need fuel in it. It's full. So. But it's not working, so I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered faffing around with it. So, Houston had a great time. That's good. Mean and Norwich at a place called the Junkyard. Sounds like a place that you belong, Houston. Anyone else for a shout out, says Brew? Fair enough. Did you turn the pump on? I didn't know there was a pump to turn on. So. And of course, Houston says ha ha. Because he loves my little comments about his craziness. So yeah, so we're going to get this one back up and running on the cultivating. Now we've cleaned, serviced, etc. So I think the first field we'll go round to is field 9. I'm sure we've got field 9 to do. Which is just round here. So, and then we're going to get started. I'm trying to get to 150,000 because I want 150,000, but we need more than that anyway. So I'm fairly sure I'm going to be taking some extra loan out today. But we'll see how much extra loan we need in a little while. I was taking photos of one of your cosplay friends yesterday. Okay. Were they aware you were taking photos of them? Did they consent to you taking photos of them? Is this something that we should be calling the appropriate authorities about? All good questions. Okay, let's set this one going on its worker. Get a proper shoot organised with a group of us. Oh, nice. That's good. So there we go. So off we go again with more stuff and things. So I've decided this is not going to be a field anymore. It's a small field. It's right by our farm. And yeah, I'm not convinced of its efficacy as a field. And yeah, we've got this. Yeah. So we're going to do a little bit of work here. Not with a chainsaw though. So there we go. So if we go to start landscaping, so we're going to start with. I'm going to start painting. First up. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to seal off that entrance because I don't want that entranceway. And the reason for that will become clear shortly. Like with all things that are bad. Okay. So now we're going to... We're going to change mode, we're going to change that, we're going to change that. And we are going to basically level this area. I'm aware of what it looks like. Okay. Okay. There we go. So now, going to just...
King illegal forest, through pig wild, kill in it is.
Thank you very much for that one. Here's one for the 25 bits and the King Illegal Forest to Pig Wild Kill in it is. Hello 1G. Hello. Let's get a shout out for 1G. Got everyone in this afternoon. So, well, I say everyone. Obviously, those that aren't here, you're not here, but we've got lots of good people in this afternoon. So there we go. So that's just smoothed out the levelling there. All will become clear. All will become very, very clear. So we're going to switch back to painting mode and... Okay, like I said, we're going to switch back to painting mode. Okay, going to carry on with that ground type. Just going to erase that road completely. There we go. Erase the rest of the field completely. There we go. So now we've got a flat base to work from. And I know how much money I need to borrow, because we're going to need to borrow some money for this next bit. Lots of good people and you. Yes, Susan, it kind of goes without saying. You know of one that is missing and you believe she is more important than you. Well, yes, absolutely. I can't disagree with that assessment, Hodge. So there we go. You brought the conversation there. So there we go. So now we've got a nice canvas. Oh, we do need to do, and I'm going to do some more kind of painting of the landscape, but that will take place once we've got everything else. So we're going to go, and we're going to borrow some more money because we want to have at least 150k. So we're going to borrow that, and let's take it up to 450. So there we go. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go with more placeables, and we are going to have some orchards. So place one there, do one there. And let's do it in sequence because I want to alternate them around a little bit. Ah, thank you for the follow, Hunt Gaming. I hope you are well. I'm gonna have one there, and we're also going to do this. She is at a party with Baby Hodge and her phone is dying. Ah, that's not good. So that's orange. Okay, so that's apples. Apples and oranges, apples and oranges. So how are you doing, Hunt Gaming? I hope you are having a great Sunday. So that's apples, that's oranges, and then this one. So I'm alternating the two. Between these things. So we just need one more orange and we are done. Now you know why I wanted the money. If I can press the right button. One more orange. Would have been nice if there were lemon orchards as well, but you get what you get. No, that's not straight. There it is. Okay. So that's taken a whole bunch of money. So now we have this lovely area here where we have got these nice little benches to sit on. And we've got orchards of fruitages. So we've got oranges and apples with no sign of chapels. So yeah, so we're going to have a little, I think, a little dirt path here for supplying them with water and manure. Hunt gaming is good, excellent. We like to hear that. So we're also going to need to re-establish a little connection out to the road for this side of the farm. So we're going to just go back into our landscaping mode just to paint the terrain just a smidge. Just a smidge. We'll change the color, we'll change the size. We will change the texture, so we'll do this. I think this is going to be the I'm just going to let that undulation lie, because why wouldn't I? Don't want it to be completely straight line. I'm going to go a bit like that. Just okay, that'll do. Going to go back to the other. No, that's the wrong dirt. That's the wrong dirt also. That's the right dirt. So there we go. So yeah, we're doing a little bit of landscaping here. And then we're going to get on, hopefully, with some more field work and harvesting. Because we need to earn the money to pay for all this stuff, but we do need to supply it with manure and water as well. So we do have our, for the keen-eyed amongst you, you'll have noticed that we already have our tipper that we were using for manure last time. Okay, so we've now got a nice little, new little kind of track out. We're going to clean this up as well. No, that's the wrong thing. That's the right thing. Clean that up, and we're going to just have a little. I've just gone past it again. Little dirt track. No, I pressed tab and I didn't want to. So yeah, so there's going to be plenty of dirt, obviously, as there always is. And we're going to put some more placeables in just a moment. So this is only going to be a very teeny tiny path. Just for these. offset these just a little bit. Do. I look like I'm concentrating. I am. Das was commenting on that yesterday. And she was trying to use different things to try and distract me because I was so deep in concentration. So that's what we do. So we're nearly done with the ground painting. It won't be anywhere near as much ground painting and placeables as it was yesterday, so if you weren't a fan of what we did yesterday, then don't worry. This is not going to last an uber long time. There we go. So I think that's okay for a little path out there. There we go. Das has redeemed a hydrate. As if on cue, Das. Thank you very much. You crazy, crazy person. So yeah, so there we go. So that's what we've done there. So we've now got our road. We've got our little path out to go and supply our orchards. But of course, we've now got a much bigger drop here. Well, it's not a bigger drop. It's just perhaps more pronounced, and there's no road. So we're going to see. This may not work. I haven't tested this. But we should have... No, it won't be there. It will be somewhere here, hopefully. So I've got placeable trees now. I've got some fences that I've downloaded, all available on the mod hub. Got more trees, and we've got concrete barriers. I don't know how well these are going to work. I've been thinking that we really ought to have a barrier here for safety purposes, because fads are crazy. And actually there is a crash barrier on the 2011 map. So I think that'll do for that. Just come down a little bit further down here. Ah. Welcome back, Hunt Gaming. Hope you didn't fall in, as Das would say. It's a little bit derpy there for some of those, but we're going to live with it for now. I know I can adjust the height, I'm just not worried about that right now. And so yeah, I am still kind of owning the the communal areas. So I'm still owning the communal areas at the moment. I am going to take that back off in the XML between now and next week. So some of these things we won't own. And Hunt Gaming is redeeming a squee. Well done. So we've got some channel point sound alerts as well as some normal sound alerts. So I think that's okay. That's just on the corner, really, which is where the main danger comes. So yeah, so I'm happy with that. So we'll take take the tractor. Where's the tractor? Where's the tractor? Oh, it's the one that's over here, isn't it? So yeah, this one is the one I want. So we're actually going to, before we go and we'll have a look at that, but we're also going to take a transport mission. So we're going to take a transport mission on, and Brew's going to hate this because guest house to supermarket. Okay, so let's accept that. I don't know where the guest house is, because this is apparently Farmer Hans. What map am I on? This is the Giants Island 2011 remake. I've been really, really enjoying it, actually. So let's see where we've got to go for the first one, for the guest house. And we've also got a derp. So I derped off screen, in between the streams. I did the harvest for Field 8, and I took all the canola and I sold it at Port Northwest, and I should have sold it at Port Southeast. So I'm going to plant a field of canola and finish that contract so that I don't get completely kerfuffled on it. Oh, the guest house is over Field 18, over by Hitman. Okay, so we're going to do that mission. Just because I haven't done any of the transport missions, a little bit of seeing the map. Then we're going to come back and we're going to supply manure and water to the... do I like No Man's Land? I can't say that I've played that one. So... so there we go. So there's the new view. So Field 3 is no more. It's now a set of orchards. So with that and the greenhouses, we should have some passive income coming in quite regularly, which will be interesting. But it also just it adds to the kind of feel of the map, I think. Now that we're kind of we've got the bit larger fields, so we kind of need to get some bigger equipment. So stay tuned next week for that. I'm going to be looking to get bigger equipment, and yeah, I have a thought and plan on that. Haven't planned the exact equipment. I've just planned how to start. So it looks like we're heading all the way out round to the guest house. Then we've got to go all the way to the other side of the map, to the thingy bobber. Supermarket, that's the one. So oh, we probably could have gone the other way. Okay, well we'll go out here, because there's a road through the woods. Actually, I'm going to take you up through there, actually, because I found that. I found it. I kind of found it today. I didn't really know that had been put in there, because I haven't done a lot of forestry on this map. Now, of course, 2011 didn't have forestry. But 19 does. So what did the people do when they made this map? Right next to the sawmill, they've planted all this, and I'm going to go in cab here for the minute. They planted all this. And so it kind of goes into an area that kind of really wasn't part of... I don't recall it being part of the map. So yeah, so we've got all of this, and then we go up through a mountain trail. Climb, little tractor, climb! There we go. So, through a very steep mountain road. See out to the sea. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is... Whoa. This is less conducive. But there we go. So we're now down here as well. This is field 13. So yeah, so that was a nice little thing that I'd seen today. I hadn't seen before, so I thought I'd share it. So we're going to head back out to the main road and head on over to the supermarket. Of course, Brew will tell me that I'm an evil, evil person for using the auto load on this trailer, but I'm not spamming the transport missions, but I have done a couple. I've done like 2 or 3. And they're only like £1,000 each, but just a little bit of something different to do. So here we go. And plus it gets anyone that's new to the stream, you get to see a little bit more of the map. If you didn't know what 2011's map looked like, this is a really good, actually a really good approximation of it. It's not perfect in every detail, obviously, but it's good. Oh, and I might come and clean that. Yeah, I might come and clean that hay up whilst we've got the because that's been annoying me every time I've driven past it, which isn't often. In all honesty, isn't often, but it does drive me crazy when I drive past it. So we're going to take a little fad shortcut in a moment, because we can. Our contract on field 9 is finished. Excellent. So we'll stop there for a second. We'll go stop you, and we will look for what's next. Cultivating on field 10, right next door. Because we've got to earn the money to kind of buy all those things that we've just bought. Because why not? So let us course generation, field 10, generate the course. Drive the course, please. Of course, of course. Of course, you must drive the course. And we will take the money for that one. And we'll now finish our little mission. That looks like we need to refuel this one as well. This one doesn't seem to be as fuel efficient as the others. It seems to burn a lot more fuel. So either it's got a smaller tank, or it's not as efficient. So we're going to get ready to offload. Why can I not? Okay, work off. There it is. Transport finished. Thank you very much. So we will take the money for that. So yes, that's just a little bit of fun. I hadn't done any of that on or off screen until today, so I thought I'd just show you just one of those. Now, actually, let's take this pallet of fertilizer with us. And offload that round by the farm. doesn't really belong there. I would like to have it where we can keep an eye on it, so no one makes any crazy cocktails with our fertilizer. Sure, they wouldn't, but you never can tell with the people around here, you know. So we're going to load it there. There we go. So now we are going to fill everything up with manure. Oh, that's not good. So I'm going to leave the water trailer there because I don't think I have a water point over this side. But I know I have a manure point. So let's do all the manure first. There's probably going to be a lot of manure to move. Probably should change the tip side on that, actually. Tip side back, thank you. So I don't know how filled that is, because that will give us an indication of how many trips we're going to be making. That's 50% filled, so that's not too bad. So yeah, so all our new beautiful orchards. Now we're going to go to our manure buy point. I could shovel some out of the pigs, but no. We're going to buy it instead because it's only quite cheap. Usually 760 for one of these filled. Which means whilst we're doing that, we can also look at putting a water station. We've got one like that over the other side. Do we have any others? Just like a water tap or something? No, we don't. So I get one of these. 5,000. I think we'll pop it. Guess we better probably pop it just behind here, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we'll pop it behind here. Nope. It doesn't like me. Really doesn't like me. Doesn't really want to go anywhere on this farm. Okay. Maybe that's why we don't have one. Okay. We'll put it there. There we go. That will do. That will do indeed. So, although that is another 5,000 that we've spent, so the good news is we have 6. Count them, 6 horses. I think I'm fairly sure it's 6. We have a bunch of horses that will be ready to go to the animal merchant tomorrow in-game. So I will probably have those all exercised. And we'll have that for next time, which will be good. So hopefully this meets with relative approval, Das, as a replacement for Field 3, which was not the largest of fields, not very useful to us. What I do want to look, so does anyone know if there's an easy way to regenerate the map? Because obviously we've done a lot of work and everything's still showing the old stuff. So if anyone does know of a fairly simple, easy way to regenerate the map based on what you've got in the game now, drop me a note on Discord. They look like little parks. They do. They do, Das. So if you go in here, you actually got a little bench in here as well, so you can have a little sit down. So all the farm workers can kind of come in here, have their lunch and whatnot, which I think is kind of cool. So we can do 2 more. So, yeah, I haven't used these particular ones before, so I'm pretty pleased with them. We will need to go and get some more manure, because this is going to fill up this one. But that's good, because we actually do need more manure. The fertilizer factory has run out of manure, so we are going to need to deal with that. So yeah, so I'm pleased with all of this. Obviously, I think we might at some point want to get a larger water, well, not just a larger one, but multiple water tankers. So you can see I did a fertilizer mission, which is why the fertilizer spreader is over here as well. A lot of equipment here that needs to get washed and moved and put away. Because we've been busy peoples. So. But we're getting there. So. Bom, bom, bom. So we're going to get another load of manure. And I haven't actually looked at how much we earn from these things. So let's have a look. Because we got 3. We only got 3 greenhouses. So we will earn 60 an hour from each one of those, and we have 6. So that's what, 360 an hour. And from the greenhouses, we got the lettuce one. But they're all the same. They earn 125 an hour. So there's another, what, 375 coming from the greenhouses. So each hour, we should be earning 735? If I'm mathing that properly. So almost, not quite, almost £750 every hour. We would be earning, as long as we keep them topped up with manure and water. I'd call that a win. That will, and if we look at our finances at the moment, our loan payments are loan interests 2,000. We've obviously taken more, so it'll probably go up. But that means we should have enough to cover our loan payments, our loan interest, with what we've got coming in from our placeables, which is good. Obviously, we do have another place where we've got the garden over by the house. I'm going to remove that and place it somewhere else. Because it's a little bit wrong. Right, let's... get this in here. And then we'll take the remainder over. I'm going to cheat and drive across the grass. Shh, don't tell the person that just put this in this nice road that I'm not using it. So, yet another little area that used to be a field. So we're actually taking fields out. It seems crazy, I realise, but we will continue to expand, and there's plenty of things for us to do. We don't need the small fields right by us and stuff like that. Although 21 was not a small field, but we needed the space for the cookie setup, because a farm without cookies is like a duck without a bill. So. If you can hear that in the background, that's my dog in the other room sleeping and barking at something. I also need to do a little bit of landscaping here, but I'm not going to do that today. It's a little bit just to smooth this out, texture painting and stuff. So I am literally going to dump and run away from this one. So as you can see, this is now filling up the solid manure, and the liquid manure is still pretty well supplied. And that will reactivate our fertilizer factory, and away we run. Let's go do the water, and then we can kind of get on with some field work. So da, da, da. I think this is where we're going to wish we'd got a larger capacity water tanker, but we don't have. I don't want to borrow more money right now. We've spent quite a bit, but we'll make do with what we've got. It'll just mean multiple trips. Driving across the grass again. Although I do plan to put a little road in there, because I always do that. So. Right, so let's top this up. See how much each of these takes for water. There we go, we've got oranges. Okay, so a little bit over half the tank. We've got apples! Oh. Hey, you see! Wibbly doofers! There's no wibbly doofers on this tractor. But how are you today, sir? Welcome. We've just done this area, so let's go up here. We've got some concrete barriers here now to prevent all the people that keep driving up and down this bank, i.e. me. And we've replaced what was field 3 with orchards. So we leveled the landscape because the placeables are kind of a bit finicky like that. So I thought I'd level the landscape out first. We've taken out the little road that used to exist around there. We've put in our own little dirt path, and we've put in a new connection out to the road. So, oh, you've got a headache today. Oh, that's not good. I hope you are soon feeling better. It's not fun. So we're just supplying the water to these. We've already filled them up with manure. And obviously I did, for the greenhouses that we bought last time, I did finish filling those up after the stream, obviously. More oranges. Yeah, so we've got 3 oranges and 3 apples. I've just alternated them a little bit, just for my own interest, as it were. Wow. There we go. Water. It's absolutely a-okay if we have more water, because obviously we can then take that to the animals later. The animals. Does this have spigots on both sides? Looks like it. That's pretty good. In the garden, Fad's garden. The nom's been made today. Yes. In the garden, in Fad's garden, the nom's been made today. In the garden, in Fad's garden, the gnomes are on the way. Are we number way. And everyone's turned the stream off after that. Well, there's a great demand at the sawmill. Too bad we don't have any... Oh, we do have things to send them. I wonder, what is their great demand? Is it the obvious great demand? Great A demand A, sawmill A. Oh, they want wood chips. They want wood chips. I don't want to give them wood chips. I do not want to give them wood chips. So there we go. So we're just gonna fill up for the last time, hopefully. And we will have supplied our orchards. Yeah! Let's see how quickly they're going down. I know we're only on 1 speed, so 99%, 99%. That's good. So they take 4,000 water and 6,000 manure. So hopefully my singing didn't make your headache worse, you see. So yeah, so another area that I'm pleased with. I hope you are too. So we're gonna only do the water for the chickens and the... Nah, no worries, fair enough. I appreciate the vote of confidence there. Do the chickens. We can just see whatever water the pigs need. It might finish this up, which is fine. Can't believe that. The pigs have made that much mess. I cleaned them up like 3 hours ago. Okay, so there we go. So we have not quite filled the pigs with water, but we've resupplied them at least partially. So, I'm going to leave that water tank there for now. Just park it there. Just going to go and move this fertilizer spreader out of the way just for now. Not that it's in the way, because I'm not going to be driving here, but it's precariously parked. So there we go. So yeah, so that's that. So now let's figure out what we're going to do next. So I said we could do some field work. So we've got some missions that we have taken. We can't do harvesting, but we do need to do seeding on an equivalence field of the size of field 8. So we go and figure out which field that's going to be. So field 8 is right by one of our tractors. So this is field 8. We harvested it, and I don't know why I'm getting field 8 and field 9. Field 8 area is 1.66 hectares. I don't know quite why it's giving me field 8, field 9. It's derping between the two for some reason. Ah, I know why. Because they're part of the same piece of land. That's why it's going between the two. It's reading the data from the fields or the farmland XML. Okay. So 166 is the amount of hectares that we want. Let's take a look. This is not our field. This belongs to my brother. And it's a field 6-7 thing, so looking for 1.66 hectares. This is so field 4. We're on field 5 is 1.23 hectares. We don't want that. So this is again field 1. So, but this is grass, and we're not going to plant anything on here. Oh, although it needs lime. It's giving us potential harvest qualities as well. Potential yields, nice. And this one, this is what I was thinking. 1.68 hectares. This is the field. Field 2. I thought it would be. So we need to get a sowing. We need to get a, well, we need to, first of all, we're going to do a contract. So we're going to use the whiny tractor. We do have access. This is my brother's field. Don't tell me I don't have access. So, there we go. So we're going to do this cultivating contract. Although I suppose I probably should do it a bit more properly and do the whole gups. Because since we've paid the money to have the GPS installed on the tractor, let's oh, excuse me. Let's let's use the GPS. Why have we got that level of auto width? Thank you. So there we go. So now we can gups it. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Pressing B, not V. Seems so simple, you would think. So there we go. So we're going to take care of this contract. We've got our worker taking care of another contract that's also cultivating. As you can see, this equipment is also in need of some tender care. So we will be taking care of that. So once we've done this, we'll take it up, we'll clean it, service it. We'll go find the seeder. We'll give that a service also. And then we'll be going to seed field 2 with canola to make up for the harvest that I sold to the wrong location. So, pro tip, remember to look at the mission, particularly when you do more missions allowed, the multi-mission mod. Because otherwise, you have problems. But there we go. We shall figure it out. So this tractor does, however, have wibbly doofers, you see, so we can turn the wibbly doofers on. Looks absolutely filthy, doesn't it? So yeah, so it's, well, as usual, it's Sunday afternoon here. I hope everyone has enjoyed their weekend, and hopefully you're still enjoying it. I've been on this a lot. Obviously, last night we did record our multiplayer YouTube series, Sussex Farm. So if you like your Farming Simulator 19, there's a whole bunch of us. Hitman, Kara had to miss last night, but we had Hitman, 1G, Shadman, Serenar, and who else? Hitman, 1G, Serenar, Shadman, and myself. I think that's all that were there. So that'll be going Wednesday at 6 PM UK time. That'll be episode 3 and obviously episode 4 for next week. So it's yeah, a bunch of monumental dirt, because when you get all of us together, yeah, chaos ensues. You thought it was bad when I'm by myself. Watch me play with others. Oh dear. So I realise that we've got really small cultivators and things for doing this. We're going to be addressing that, like I say, next week. I plan, well, between now and next week, I plan to figure out what equipment, but we're going to be addressing that. We're going to probably upgrade a tractor, we're going to get a different harvester, we're certainly going to get larger cultivators, possibly 1, maybe 2, because yeah, I find the cultivating missions are a good, I tend to do those all the time. And if we could do them quicker, it just means we get quicker to the income that we're looking for. Like I said, we've just extended our loan. Unheard of in FAD territory. So, also next Saturday, I'll be announcing something on my Twitter and Discord and Facebook. I'll talk about it in the stream on Saturday, obviously Saturday evening, or Saturday afternoon. But yeah, so I have something I hope will be special coming. So we'll wait and see what everyone thinks of it next week, I guess. So, oh dear. So much derp, so little time. But yeah, so whoop whoop. You can see our other worker over on field 10 working away. Bum, bum, bum. So now we're a bit closer to the edge. I'm just going to go side to side because I can. So I find it a little bit more interesting. It's just a little bit different. Whoop, whoop. And when we go back up there, I'm going to look at the Thunder Creek to see, because Bruce said about obviously turning the pump on. Now, I didn't even know there was a pump on that Thunder Creek. So, we'll see if we can figure that out as well. Refuel! Refuel! No, don't want to. But it makes sense if there's a pump on it, so. Bum, bum, bum. So what does everyone have for the week ahead? I've actually got another day off work tomorrow. So don't have any specific plans of what to do with it. So I might end up doing the 2 hours of Farm Sim 2013 stream that I need to do, but I may save that for Wednesday night or something. We'll have to see. Das says, I need to bake. I don't know what, but I need to bake. Okay. Cookies? Brownies? Brownies would be nice. Probably snickerdoodles. But yes, brownies would be very nice. Yes. Absolutely. And I was going to say, Das, I'm assuming you are still under the title of Barky Mouse. Squirrely! You're on holidays this week, so you're just going to relax. Nice. Fully endorse that. And how are you? It has been a while. You very much are. So, would you prefer to skip our Sunday chat altogether, or do you want to just have a quick half hour or 10 minutes or something and have a quick natter and then get back to resting? Your choice. But skip or short call are the two options that you are being provided. Doing good, hanging out with your little monster. Well, yes, that's always good. So we're close. We're close. Little monsters are good. You vote short, but you bet Dare will outvote you. Well, like I said. When I say short, we can go as short as 10 minutes, but we're not. I'm not gonna encourage you to speak for hours because you need to rest your voice. Okay, so let's collect that money. Let's go fix this. Let's turn the GPS off for the moment. Let's go and give this a wash, a service, a refuel, and then we're going to go and find our cedar. So I did clean up the animal pens. I've checked for food. They all seem to be relatively okay for the moment. So our animals are looking after themselves. Like I said, I need to exercise the horses, obviously. But that's okay. That's normal. That's what I do every week. So we usually progress one in-game day each week, which seems really kind of not a lot, but we get a lot done. We do get a lot done. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's press the F1. Let's activate the service function. Ah, there we go. There's the pump as well. Ah, I like that. So we can refuel. Okay. But we just have to refuel on the opposite side to where we... I like that. That works. And it's a little bit slower than usual. That's good. That's good. We like that. And let's turn that off. Thanks, Brew, for the tip on that. No, let's maintain that. Let's also maintain that. But I think I will just park the cultivator up here. Then we're going to go and get our seeder. I'm fairly sure it's over the other farm. Oh, it's so much nicer driving up here without that bump. So, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Out of the way, people! So, of course, that does mean that we're basically holding field 8 hostage, because we're going to rely on our new field to be the crop that we sell to make that mission. I don't think that's going to cause us an issue, because it just seems to wait until we get the mission done. There's no... I haven't seen a timeout on those. So we have soybeans. We don't want soybeans. We want canola. We also want... Let's move the major out from behind these. So that we can fill up the seeds. I'm not going to worry about the fertilizer because the fertilizer should be sufficient. And we'll probably bring the major over because we'll almost certainly need to refill that seeder. So I'm going to try and get this in this game day, because then we can harvest the canola tomorrow game day and correct the derp. Out of the way, peoples! Okay, so we're going to auto width it, and that doesn't... Does that look like the right width? Let's go back. Don't want an offset, that's for sure. So I think we've got the right... We just need to move that there, a little bit like that. And I'm going to Do some crazy manoeuvring. Because I want to... Not that. I want the other thing. This thing. I want to have it in a straight line so that I can get the offset correct. Not the offset, the width. Why has it gone down in width? Okay, let's go. Maybe because we're off the side of the thingy bobber. Okay, now let's try that again. Okay. Yeah, raisins, absolutely das, raisins. Okay, well that's the width that we're working with then. So let's get this started, because otherwise we'll be here all freaking day. Okay, let's get that there. Just like that. And away we go. Planting canola. Wouldn't you know-la? So... So at least we now know what's going on this field. We don't have a choice. We do have other fields that we need to get seeded. I thought with the turning we'd have to skip. I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn aggressively and skip, and then we'll come back and do the others. So yeah, so we'll have to do some oats somewhere, I would imagine. I'm not sure we'll do any corn. I don't know how much corn we've got for the pigs. Oh, we probably need some corn from somewhere. We'll have to figure that out. So... But there we go. And away we go again. So yes. So I will try and figure that out. I will probably try to get at least one other field seeded, but probably not. I may not get there because I obviously have to focus on getting the horses dealt with. So yeah, so I think that's quite an accomplishment for this week. We'll try and go and do a little revisit of what we did yesterday for anyone that missed it before the end of the stream. because it's like I say, similar-ish to what we've done over there with the orchard. Landscaped and painted and done all that. Pressing C instead of V, that's why. Just in case you were wondering, why is Fed doing that? Pressing the wrong button. Because reasons are raisins. Our contract on field 10 is finished. Excellent. So we can move that other tractor onto a new mission. New contract shortly. That's good. Although having said we'll need to fill this up, the way that this is going, we will do, but not immediately. So, warp warp. So we're just going to go and deal with this. Thank you. Stop the driver. Clear the course. Thank you very much. And I think we don't have... Do we have field 11? It's a contract. Yes, we do have field 11 as a contract. How wonderful. Let's accept the money from there. Thank you very much. Yeah, 11 and 12 are the next ones. So... It's all kind of local area type stuff, which is good. And we can see fuel and wear and tear are doing it okay for now, because these are not the huge mega fields like we have been doing. Course generation. Field 11. Go, go, go! There we go. Excellent. Now we can get back to our... seeding. So there we are. More up and down the field than you can shake a stick at, but don't shake a stick. Do what Hitman does, shake a 2x4 with a nail in it. But make sure the nail's rusty. So... Dum 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 bum 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 bum. So hopefully, given the time we've got, we should get this done. Like I say, if we're lucky, we should get this field sown, which would be nice. Can't now quite see it's the other tractors now behind the trees in the distance, so we can't see them working away. But that's okay. Excellent. Well, as always, we make the best of what we can of the situations we get ourselves into. And our target for getting a second worker is to repay our loan completely and have 250,000 in the bank. So I don't think we're having that soon, but we shall see. I am tempted, I'm very tempted to get a log grabbing wheel loader, not a log grabbing implement for the front loader, and see if we can take one of those trees that's by the side of the road and take them over to the saw mill. So actually I might do that because I can do the seeding after the stream. So let's see if we can do that. That might be a bit more interesting. And I'm going to take this tractor. I'm actually going to take this tractor because I think it's got a bit more power. Which might be a bit problematic for me. I'll have to leave the I'm going to leave that on, but I'm going to turn the show lines off. So that way I can maintain the satellite setup, if that makes sense. So let's go and do this. See what happens. Because if we get a buttload of money, then we can take some of these trees and get rid of them. Why is he going here? Why is he going here? Because the front loader is right there. In case you hadn't spotted it earlier in the game, in the stream. So we are going to get rid of you. We don't want you. And we are going to go do that. And we're going to go to front loaders. Yeah, we don't really want a bale handler. I don't think that's a good one. We'll get the log fork. I think that's the better one. Definitely think that's fork with grapple could be fun, but no, we'll go with the log fork. And of course we will have it in the obligatory colour, which means we're buying it new. So another £1,000 spent in this. So in this day we have spent on construction, 325,000. New vehicles, 23,700. Yeah, we've spent a fair amount of money. 13,000 on saplings, and over 2,000 on other. So we have we've really spent this in-game day. But that's okay. Putting a lot of it, well, not a lot of it, we're putting some of it on credit. Right, okay. Let's see what we can do. This may not work very well. This may be completely debilopagous. It's certainly not going to be realistic. So, Brew, close your eyes. take our little new little road out here. Because the tree we want is right here. Of course, that also triggers the course play, which is going to make this even more derpalopagus. I think we should be able to... Let's adjust our angle just a smidgen. Squeeze! I think we might need a weight. Why did I not think of that before? Okay, so we've glitched through because I've managed to squeeze it so hard that it's gone through the tree. So let's go get the weight. Should have thought of that before. I'm surprised no one in chat was screaming at me. Get away! Get away! Oh no, that's get away! Get away! Okay. This might not be enough, but we'll try. Okay. So this is lazy forestry, where we just take the... We don't bother to do anything, we just take the tree as it is. Okay. Okay. Not working so far, so we're going to try pushing. We can't lift, so we're going to push. It's going to be really interesting when we get to the bridge, but there we go. In fact, I might just trim off the... Let's trim off the... Let's get rid of the foliage. That may help us. Even if it only helps us see what we're doing, it'll be a benefit. La 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 la. Okay, so we can definitely see what we're doing now, I think. I'm going to take us in the tree. Like so. There we go. Tractor abuse! Engage the warp engines. Try to avoid the cat's eyes. We're doing it! It's like an ant pulling a Volkswagen, pushing a Volkswagen, but we're doing it. No, we don't want to go that way, and I don't want to jump out the tractor. Might be breaking our bale fork, our log fork. Anyone looking at this thinking, what the hell are you doing? Well, yeah. I can't say I blame you. Okay. Let's try and get a better angle on that. Let's also get that open. Even though it triggers that, which is annoying. I do really need to remap that at some point. Apologies for the whining noise, it's part of the engine noise of the tractor. I'll try and zoom out to reduce it a little bit, but then I lose visibility of what we're doing. So let's try and get in the tree again like we did before. I'll try and get rid of these bits of foliage here. That might help us out. Go, go, go! Of course, it gets stuck on something else. We might get there by Christmas. But don't count on it. But this is definitely the better tractor because this is got more power than the other one. Well, we're doing all right so far. We still have a bridge to contend with. I think that must have been one of the cat's eyes. They really do cause me absolute aggravation on this map. Because their collisions are not good. Yeah, might want to get a hold of it and drive it back. It was on the bridge, that's what I was thinking that, squirrely. See, the cat's eyes are where we're getting the collisions for the kind of base of the trunk. So this is what you'd come to expect of a Dare Tebbers kind of idea. This is definitely a Dare plan because it involves tractor abuse and abuse of physics and all of that stuff. Climbing the tree with a tractor. So we are now close enough to the bridge that I am going to go with Squirrely's suggestion. Oh, no, it let go. And I keep having that conflict with courseplay, which is a nightmare. There we go. Does that work? Not going the right direction, but okay, let's see if we can work on that. So for anyone thinking this isn't more interesting than seeding, yeah, I can't say I blame you. This is definitely Derpalopagus. Let's see if we can grab hold of one of these smaller branches. Even though it conflicts with courseplay and no, okay. Oh, that really is freaking annoying. There we go. Let's courseplay. Oh, actually, where is courseplay? I can probably. Where is advanced settings? Right-click HUD. Okay, that will do for now. That gives us a little bit more Not on the crops. He says concentrating like a crazy person. Because he is a crazy person. Squeak, 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 says the tractor. We go and try to get over the bridge. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, buddy! Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. With one wheel on the ground, I don't think we have sufficient leverage for this. Let's get at least 2 wheels on the ground. Preferably all 4. Right. If this only gives us like 2,000, this effort is not going to be worth it. But if this gives us a significant payday, this could be a moment of triumph. There we go. We are underway again. I don't even actually know where the sail point is. I suspect it is underneath this bit here. Right. So, anyone in chat wish to make a prediction as to how much we're going to get from this tree? Now that we actually have it where it needs to go. That only took us, what, 10 minutes? Maybe 20? Any predictions in chat? It's a derpy looking tree now because we haven't got all the foliage off of it, so let's strip that off. I'll strip that off whilst you... I don't have access to this land, so I can't do it now. Oh well. If you want the foliage, then... Squirrely says $800. Let's see. Das is garbage at estimating. 2,557 pounds. So, not really worth it. But it's a bit of fun. So... It was something different other than just pulling the cedar. So there we go. We're certainly going to travel back a little bit faster than we travelled on the way there, but it gets rid of that tree, and that makes me happy. The rest of them will get chipped down. I'm not probably going to get to them between now and next week, but there we go. So it's nearly 4 PM in-game time. I think we better drop this front loader off and the weight and head on back to our seeding endeavours. But we will just take a little tour. For those that weren't here yesterday, we'll take a little tour of those that missed the beginning of the stream. So this is our new Field 3 orchard area, which should be netting us about 360 an hour. So that's good. No, not tab. I meant to press Q. So I will leave this tractor here. I will just drop the weight. And we will head on over. And we'll check on our worker. Doing well, doing good work. And we will head. We're going to take these eggs. We're going to take eggs to the cookie factory. Because why not? Let's strap them down. Start the engine. And we're going to head on over to the cookie factory. We've got wibbly doofers on this as well. This is the DAS view. You can barely see over the dashboard. I'm going to drive hard not to flip it because if those eggs come out, well, we will get them back in because we can pick them up. Better than what some trees are worth. Yeah, well, these are evil trees, so they're all twisted and curly and horrid and evil. They want world domination. They kill sick puppies. They're just evil, evil trees. See what I mean about the collisions for the cat's eyes? Really, really completely unbalanced, incorrect, wrong, annoying. So we are going to come out to our cookie highway. Obviously the trees have not grown yet. Those of you that haven't seen the signs, Cookie Highway! So we're waiting for trees to grow, well, saplings to grow into trees. And we're going to go in this way. It's a little bit of a steep hill, but we can make it. So we did that last time. That was done yesterday. So we're now going to deliver the eggs. Sound of the waves from the sea. More eggs means more cookies. More cookies means more num-num-nummages. So we're out of sugar again, so I do need to bring sugar over. And we have got 2 pallets of cookies. So let's go out on our other road. So this is our little beachside road. And we've got a nice little spot here so that you can park up and get out and go enjoy the beach. So then we can get back to work. And we've got our, directly ahead of us is our pallet and cardboard box factory. And we've got our flour mill here with our greenhouses. So we've got 3 lettuce greenhouses there. We've got our sugar mill, making all the sugars. And then we've got a little new forest being planted here. So yeah, so that's what we did yesterday, in case you missed it. So there we go. So we're going to kind of head on back to base, and then it'll be about time to go over to Petit France. Whoa. If we make it there alive. I'm sure the airbag would have deployed on that one. So there we go. So hopefully you've enjoyed it today. We've done a little bit more landscaping. We've done some field work. We've still got some seeding to do. Don't know what we're going to seed on that one. It had corn last time around. We'll go up and just check our... I'm going to go up here just... Oh, for God's sakes. Let's just go and check up on our... Yeah, so we've got our nice little... Yeah, nice little crash barriers there, which is good. Happy with that. So we're going to, of course, drive around them. Because why not? But yeah, so there we go. So that's good. So we're going to put this back to its default position by the eggs. Because we need eggs for cookies, obviously. So yeah, so that's what we've been up to. So I think that's pretty good. I'm happy with it. Like I said, I'm going to jump in that other tractor in just a moment and go and continue the seeding over on field 2. And yeah, so for the moment, we're going to leave it there. Yeah, so I'm going to hit the old save game. And yeah, we'll take a seat on the bench and then we'll go to our credit screen. Oh, we don't want oranges, I want apples. So we'll take a seat on the bench in our nice little sun-dappled orchard, and we're going to go to our credit screen.